idea who shot Shook?
I'm pretty sure Suge knows who
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So when he comes out of sedation, sure anybody who gets will tell you who shot him, right?
yeah.
But if the police say nobody shot him, I believe nobody shot him. And if nobody shot him, that's the same nobody that shot Tupac. And if nobody shot Tupac, it's the same nobody that shot MLK.
Is Tupac alive?
He's alive on my playlist.
All right. All right, we'll leave it there.
Second time I seen him was at his home in Las Vegas, Nevada. Everybody thinks he faked his death. He's not dead. There was many things that happened and he got set up for a little bit.
Tupac got caught on TMZ in 2009 after he burnt his fingerprints off and everybody seen him, right? The LAPD went out and covered that shit up. Look it up on TMZ. Look it up. Go look it up yourself. Go look it up yourself. You think I'm scared of you? Let's go.
There you go.
To go back to the hospital, St. Bernardine's, California. I tried to go back and get some type of history.
Did Katt Williams just low-key confirm the rumors about Allie Carter being the secret daughter of Tupac Shakur? Because if that's what just happened, the internet is about to explode. For years, Allie Carter has been known online for making extremely disturbing allegations about the entertainment industry. Most people brushed her off. Some called her brave. Others called her unwell. But now, the conversation has shifted. Because this time, it's not just about secret rituals, powerful elites, or sealed files. It's about Tupac, and allegedly, a daughter nobody knew about. Now let's slow this down. Allie Carter has claimed for years that she was trafficked as a minor, that she witnessed abuse involving powerful names, and that federal authorities ignored her. She has repeatedly said she has affidavits and evidence. Then suddenly, she dropped the bomb. She says she is Tupac's biological daughter. Not adopted, not symbolic, biological. And she didn't stop there. She also claims Tupac is still alive.
Ron Jeremy, Denzel Washington, Beyonce Knowles, Ellen DeGeneres, Whoopi Goldberg, Lady Gaga, Chrissy Teigen, John Legend, Joan Rivers, Rob Saget. Do you want me to keep...
Here's where it gets complicated. Tupac was officially pronounced dead in 1996 after the Las Vegas shooting. His death certificate was filed. Funeral arrangements were reported. His mother publicly mourned him. But conspiracy theories never stop. There have been sightings for decades. Cuba rumors, body double theories, staged death speculation. Even some public figures have entertained the idea of elite figures faking deaths for protection. But no credible evidence has ever surfaced proving Tupac is alive. So when Allie Carter says not only is he alive, but that he's her father, that takes this to another level. Now enter Katt Williams. Katt has recently become known for speaking boldly about Hollywood power structures. His interviews have gone viral. Millions are watching him again. When he speaks, people listen. There is no verified public clip of Katt directly confirming Allie's claim, but online chatter suggests he has been communicating with her privately. No receipts, no screenshots verified, just internet whispers. So the question becomes, why is his name even being attached to this? Because if someone like Katt even hints at supporting her credibility, it changes how people perceive her.
You get pressured, attacked, stalked, and hunted down for your own information. You get abused and re-victimized again by people who wanted to argue a back and forth this week like that f***ing mattered. Okay, you had Stu Peters and Timothy Charles Homestead going back and forth, and nobody has even bothered. Not that I give a damn, and not that I understand that you guys are gonna be that selfish, but nobody has bothered to apologize for all the hell that has happened. But you guys were arguing back and forth, and in that meantime, we lost our home. You don't believe me? Here you go. What once was a full house, we were still paying rent on our house. What we were doing this whole time was moving everything because our house is gone. Our house is gone. This is the speaking out. What was our beautiful 3-bedroom acre home on 21225 Standing Rock Avenue, because everybody has the address, because organizations that were attached to Marx, Sawyer, and many other organizations decided to put out the address, my license plate to one of my cars, and many other of my. So here you go. You can have it, right? Because this is what happens when you speak out. This is what happens when you tell all the truth. This is what happens when you decided to stand up for the children, and when you understand that survivors don't just get to do a seminar, and when you understand that survivors don't just get to just be and show up somewhere and talk and monetize everything that they're saying. When you realize that that's bullshit, then you will understand. Look at the tactics and pay attention. Pay attention. I'm still not asking you for a damn thing but to wake up. I'm not asking you for a damn thing but just to get outside. I don't give a damn about money, numbers on my platforms. You can have all of it. You took everything. The only thing that I give a shit about right now is the fact that there is a baby in the way. There's babies in the way. There are people that I love that I can't get out of the way. What am I supposed to do when the people in the authority that you're supposed to go to, you can't go?
Here's where sympathy enters the narrative. Allie says her house was exposed online. She says her address was leaked. She says she had to move states. She says she was hunted. Whether you believe her claims or not, the emotional intensity is real, and that emotional authenticity is what keeps people watching. But we need to separate three things: emotional distress, allegations, verifiable evidence. Right now, the public has emotion and allegations. Evidence that hasn't been publicly verified. She has named major celebrities in affidavits. She has described horrific scenes. She has referenced powerful individuals, but none of those claims have been proven in court, and that matters. Then came the Tupac twist. She says a nurse swapped her at birth. She says her biological family knows. She says Tupac knows. She says if something happens to her mother, insurance will release everything. That's a direct pressure tactic. It suggests she believes powerful forces are watching.
That people take pride in sticking bars of children. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people tie 2, 3, 4, 5-year-olds to horse stables and have horses and dogs with them, and then they get off on that. I don't think people are going to be able to stomach the fact that people hang upside down in satanic ritual meetings, and they literally hang them. Literally, by metal prongs, they hang them to get dripping out of them, and people go up under and like you're under a rainfall to take their...
Here's what makes this story viral. It connects three explosive narratives: Hollywood ritual allegations, Tupac alive conspiracy, celebrity silence. That's algorithm gold. But here's what critics are asking. If Tupac faked his death, how would that legally work? Who signed documents? Who coordinated hospitals? How would he avoid biometric tracking for 30 years? These are not small logistical questions, and there is no confirmed evidence supporting those mechanics. Yet some fans say this: if she predicted other things before they went mainstream, maybe she's telling the truth. This is where confirmation bias kicks in. People connect dots emotionally before legally. And what about Tupac's estate? His music catalog is managed. His likeness is licensed. His estate has generated millions. If he were secretly alive, that would involve massive fraud implications, which again, no evidence supports. But here's the twist. The more outrageous the claim, the more attention it gets. And in today's media climate, attention equals influence.
Tupac, you won't be able to hide from the public if I do. Okay? Anybody that was in my biological family as surrogates, they know damn well what I'm talking about. And if something happens to this woman right here, that's the only person that I will ever consider. She is my mother. I know nothing else. So if somebody touch my mama, it won't be a Sandra Bland situation. You guys will be seeing us on t-shirts. And I'm down with that because we know where we're going. But if insurance releases insurance, you release everything. And I mean everything. If a song comes on, I'm cleaning out my closet. Everybody knows what that means. So I want to tell you now, I know a lot that I should not know. I haven't even got to the facilities. I haven't even got to things where things are buried. Why do I know cases that were in San Bernardino in 2005 when I was a child? So like I said, Tupac, you know what I'm talking about, and you won't even be able to hide from...
Mainstream media has largely avoided covering Allie Carter's Tupac claim in depth, and that silence itself has become part of the conspiracy narrative. Supporters argue that major outlets refuse to report on her because it would validate her broader accusations about elite corruption. Critics argue the opposite, that outlets ignore it because there is no verifiable evidence to substantiate it. On platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and X, however, the discussion is thriving. Independent commentators frame the situation in two extreme ways. Either Ally Carter is a courageous survivor exposing a deeply protected system, or she is making extraordinary claims without extraordinary proof. The Tupac element supercharges everything because Tupac represents more than music. He symbolizes rebellion, truth-telling, resistance, and cultural revolution. Attaching his name to an active conspiracy instantly raises emotional stakes. For some fans, the idea that Tupac faked his death fits a long-running mythology that he was too powerful to be allowed to live freely. For others, it feels disrespectful to his legacy. Katt Williams' indirect association adds another layer. Katt has recently regained public momentum by criticizing Hollywood structures. Because he has been perceived as someone unafraid to speak uncomfortable truths, people are quick to link him to any anti-establishment narrative. Even without confirmed endorsement, his name increases the story's perceived credibility. Psychologically, this situation reveals something deeper about modern media consumption. Audiences are increasingly distrustful of institutions, government, media, celebrity culture. When someone like Ally Carter claims hidden networks exist, a portion of the public is primed to believe it because it aligns with their pre-existing skepticism. However, belief and proof are not the same. Extraordinary claims require evidence that can withstand scrutiny. Birth records, DNA testing, legal filings, these would be measurable proof points. As of now, none have been publicly verified connecting Ally Carter to Tupac biologically. The Tupac is alive theory has circulated for decades. Sightings in Cuba, body double theories, hidden island myths, all have lacked confirmation. The FBI even released files related to threats against Tupac in the past, but nothing substantiated a staged death narrative. So what's really happening here? It could be a misunderstood trauma narrative gaining amplification, a strategic viral marketing arc, a genuine belief system built around personal experiences, or a mixture of all three. What makes it dangerous is when audiences collapse speculation into certainty. And what makes it powerful is that unanswered questions drive engagement. Right now, the story survives not because it's proven, but because it's provocative. And provocative content travels fast. If you made it this far, you already know this story is deeper than headlines. So here's my question to you. Do you believe Ally Carter, or do you think this is another internet wildfire built on speculation? Comment DNA if you think proof should settle it. Comment truth if you believe something bigger is being hidden. And if you want breakdowns that go beyond surface gossip and actually analyze what's happening, subscribe now and turn notifications on. Because this story, it's not over.